Okay, everybody, we are finally going to finish talking about sister wives.
We are the Sassy Silver Sisters.
All right, Kelly, what are you thinking? You're not.
They're just.
I'm sick of it.
They're just a mess.
I'm actually sick of it, and they're going to do other episodes, and I don't want to go there. Do you?
Well, I don't know. It's not sister wives anymore because they're all now. If they're, of course, when you're watching the episodes up till now, they're still semi together, right? Sorta. But if you watch,
she left.
No. Up till when they did the interview,
right?
They were all except for Christina.
Right.
They were still together, and then they did the interview, and then a little bit of information started popping out.
Oh yeah, social media is.
So now with Christina out of the picture,
Christine,
she's now got herself a new beau, and rebound. I'm sure of it because when
she's happy right
when
now.
When somebody's paying attention to you right away.
I know. Let's hope. I want to. Oh, please.
Yeah, I hope for her.
But anyway. I think I don't know the guy's name, but I think from what I'm gathering, this person is the father of friends of the kids or something. They know of him.
Okay.
So it's not like he's a stranger.
Right, somebody knows him.
Yeah, so the kids approve, etc. That's what I'm hearing. They're probably just glad their mom is happy. Now, poor Mary.
Mary has been, with their relationship, they really haven't been in a relationship for years.
Right.
She just loves the family, and she always wanted to be with the family.
Still her family, but
there's a lot of brouhaha going on there.
Yeah.
The kids are saying all kinds of stuff about her and how mean and cruel she was, and not I guess physically or anything, but emotionally talking to them. I think it's just who she is. But anyway, I don't know what's going to happen there. I know they're not married.
There's no relationship anymore.
They're not spiritually married.
Yeah.
I mean, they got divorced a long time ago, but they're not spiritually married anymore, obviously. So I don't know what's going to happen there with the family business. And then Janelle, I think she's moved on too.
Janelle is hanging with Christine.
She's moved on too. Because they were separated in that show that they did with the interview. She said they were separated.
Right.
Well, that's just dumb. They're not married legally, so separation.
No, but in their faith. But now the kids are saying nobody's practicing the faith anymore.
No.
So what's...
No, Christine left the Mormon church, period. Their church, whatever. And I don't know about Mary. And Robin and Kody, I don't even know if it's their family church, what it was, I don't know.
I don't know either.
But they are a train wreck. And so I don't know how maybe one more season just to kind of like wrap things up with them, because it's not sister wives when you don't have any sister wives.
Right. But
so
I think
because of Robin and Kody having them an entertainment business, or they have a business that's something entertainment LLC or something. So I don't know what they're going to be doing, but you're not going to have. He's crazy. You can't have a show without the rest of them. I mean, you can, but who's going to watch it? I don't want to watch him.
I don't want to watch him.
It was the whole
That's
dynamic.
What I'm saying. Yeah.
The whole dynamic with all of them is what I was interested in.
Yes. And now they've gone on to separate lives. I think I heard from him on one of the social media videos that he said his friend was going to be in this season.
Oh, the one that he married?
I don't know if it's
or the other friend that has other wives.
I see.
He has a friend that has 3 other wives. He has a friend that has 3 wives, and they have a big family.
Well, remember he was in a video going down the road with his buddy?
Yeah, but that was...
But I think that's him.
Oh.
Is that the one he married?
They're in business together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know which one it is, but I don't care about... I mean, I'm not being mean. That's...
Right.
The dynamic has changed. And I'm not happy with the way Kody treats people, especially his children. And the wives, they can move on. The kids can't move on. Emotionally, they can't move on. They think they can, but they can't. They can hide their emotions about their dad all they want, but it's always going to be in there. And I don't like that. I don't like the way he treated them. And he blames everything on them and doesn't take credit for what he's done to these kids emotionally.
What I think is funny is typically in a family unit, most kids follow what their parents do.
Right.
In this instance, they only have 4 or 5 little ones left. All the older kids have not... They've all said pretty much they're not going to be polygamists.
Well, they see all the problems it causes.
But it's just kind of strange to me. So obviously their dysfunction is mute because you can't have that many people in a relationship. It just never works. It never works. So the kids, saw that. And plus they were on TV, so that wasn't going to help.
Well, that's worse.
That's not going to help.
Because that means you have to pretend.
You got people like us talking about them.
And then they got people like SassySilverSisters just down in everything. I'm not down in the kids, and I'm not down in the wives. I do not like. And, Mary defended him. I bet she don't defend him now.
Yeah.
He flat out said, "What are you doing? We're not married anymore."
Yeah. I know. It's sad. But, Christine, I think, is going to try to make a spin-off or something with a cooking thing or something. Maybe just online. I don't know. Because she's doing some cooking segments and stuff. So it could be just like a...
And they're doing...
not on network
Plexus
TV.
or something?
They're doing Plexus.
So they're doing all these... things
to make money.
Yeah, because they have to make money. And whatever happens.
And it's working for them because they both lost a lot of weight. So.
Well, Janelle is looking good.
Yeah.
I've always liked her because she's more level about things and not real
emotional. Right.
And she could just kept going, where Mary would clam up and not say anything. Right. And Christine would get all emotional. I mean, she just let it all out.
That's true.
That's where he and her had a problem because she would say stuff and he would try to put her down or whatever. He always did that. Anyway, so we'll see. I think the kids are getting used to the idea now, and they're spilling their guts on social media.
That's not good.
It's good for me because I'm finding out things I did not know.
Well, you got to take, this is the kids' view. So everybody has an opinion on what's happened in their lives. So, you got to take it sort of with a grain of salt. But when you watch them on TV, and I know a lot of stuff was staged. Some of it was staged. Yeah. But you can see raw emotions.
Yes.
With a lot of them.
Yes.
Especially Robin was always she's kind of a crybaby. Yeah. She's always, because she's tender-hearted, so she cries about everything. Right. And then, so you could see that in her. And then Kody, he would clam up too, but then there toward the end, he was sick of it. He was sick of the way Christine was treating everybody, and she has no desire to be a part of their family. So, the end. But
then he got mad at everybody because he didn't want the polygamous life no more. Supposedly.
Well,
I heard they went to try to do a show or video or whatever of seeking sister wives, and
really?
he got turned down. Yeah. That's just me hearing it on social media. Whether it's true or not, I have no idea.
Well, originally with the way they married, it was in their church, because what I understand anyway, because Janelle came in, she was part of the church, and she wanted to marry Kody. Of course, he just went along because he thought this was what he needed to do in his faith.
Yeah, but Mary was
jealous. And then
Mary was picking the wives for him.
And then Christine came along, and she really wanted to marry Kody, but he said he didn't even love her. And then Robin came along because Mary, I know that for sure, Mary picked her.
Yeah.
Because they were friends.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I mean, what guy is not going to say to a pretty woman, it's a polygamist, yeah, I'll have her, kind of thing. The problem with her was she had 2 kids to boot, but he didn't seem to care. So
who, Robin?
Yeah. She had 2 kids from a previous marriage. She was
divorced.
I
thought it was 3.
She had
2 girls and a boy.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Am I right?
She had 2 more kids with him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she has 5. Whatever. I mean, they're going to do what they're going to do.
Yeah.
And I don't think he should be on Seeking Sister Wives. Because he doesn't know
He makes a fool out of himself.
He doesn't know how to have a relationship. He shouldn't even be in any. Because he's ridiculous. He expects certain things. And I think you should expect things from your spouse.
If you're going to live that way. I believe he made a mistake in the beginning, trying to please all these women.
Right.
With a polygamous lifestyle, it's not that.
It's a patriarch.
Yeah, it's
what the
boss says.
The husband says goes.
And he was trying to please all these women.
Yeah.
And it didn't work out.
Right.
And but
he knows
his personality is he doesn't take credit for any wrongdoing.
No, he blames it on everybody.
He blames it on, and he tries to He even said,
although
he would manipulate them to come around to what he wanted.
Oh yeah, he was doing that all along.
Ugh.
But he did say that. He wished he'd taken more of a stand and not let the wives run his life.
He figured it out.
But it was too late.
Yeah.
So.
And also, people don't understand women change as their children leave the nest. Why would a woman want to live by herself? Because the man's not coming around but once in a blue moon. Why would she want to live by herself when she can? That's where the big problem came in, when Janelle wanted to go be with her children. Her children had left the nest, all but one. She wanted to go visit the kids. She was having grandkids, and he was like having a cow.
Well, he was having a cow because
COVID, supposedly.
Well, COVID was the cherry on top with these people.
True.
Because you could see the crack before COVID.
Right.
And COVID just tore them apart. But I think he felt that he was never asked to go along because they're his kids too.
What do you mean he didn't want to go?
But I think he felt like he should have been at least offered to go visit
he didn't
the
want to
kids.
go. He didn't want to go.
Well,
and he flat out said it. He didn't want to go to surgery. He flat out said it.
But he went to a wedding. It wasn't even his family.
Yeah, he didn't want to, and he went to funerals and stuff. And he didn't want to. Then when somebody would ask him to do something, he couldn't leave his children by Robin more than 2 days or so. So he couldn't do that.
It's a mess. He's a mess. He picks and chooses. And that's everybody, though. We pick and
No,
choose.
but he's obvious, and he's on TV, so.
Well, that's true.
And everybody.
It doesn't help.
No. So I think they need to go on to something different. I'm not interested. Everybody's probably not interested. I think they need to go on to something different other than sister wives. Not even seeking sister wives. They need to just go on to another type of program or series because...
Well, I want to know what happens with Coyote Pass. Because if there's only one wife, they've got all this property now.
Yeah, but some of it was still in Mary's name too. So you can go to zoning and you can get that information. And it tells you who the owner of these properties are. And so they finally did, because somebody was keeping track of it. She showed it. And she said finally they took that out of... Remember, Christine had to do the switch. I want this house, you keep this property. Right. And Janelle said that's an easy peasy, easy thing to do. And he threw a fit. But she had to have a start someplace else, get her house someplace else. So they did show that her name was off.
Okay.
So you can go to zoning in that area and see who owns what property there.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's just public knowledge.
Zoning is.
Interesting.
Yeah, I found we were looking for a rental one time, and I said, oh, that house is empty. Wonder who owns it. Didn't have a for rent sign or nothing, but I'd seen that it was empty for a while. So I called the zoning in Prince William County, Manassas or somewhere, wherever, and asked who owned the property, and they gave me the name and phone number. Wow. Because it's public knowledge, yeah.
Interesting.
So,
what if you can go online and find that out? Or do you have to call?
Now, I don't know anything about, well, the lady that was found out about Cody Pass was online.
Oh, okay.
And she was showing it. See, this and this and this.
How about that?
Yeah. So I don't know what's going to happen with Mary, because Mary's name was on there too. Mary's not stupid. Mm-mm. And she knows value.
Well, are they going to have another season?
They're supposed to.
Okay.
And I'm not interested, but...
I'm going to watch it because
they always give you teasers.
I don't like the way they do it so much now, because they
tell you the whole thing.
Over and over and over again. Just go on with the program and just play out what's happened. And I know they have to have so many
teasers
episodes
to get people to look, but the teasers are the program.
I know.
Until well, what's new here? Because they gave it all to you.
5 minutes of it's new on each episode, which is irritating.
All right, we're gonna have to figure out. We'll see if Rhonda will chime in a video. She's not feeling good today, so we'll just have to figure out something else to follow, because I'm not interested in Sister Wives anymore.
Seeking Sister Wives.
I don't know what it's gonna be. We'll find out. And I just don't want to follow Kody.
Yeah.
I don't mind following the ladies. Or the kids. I don't want to follow Kody.
We're reality junkies.
Yeah. So, okay.
All right.
Till next time, send us a message on a show you want us to follow. Okay.
Hi, it's Rhonda. I was not able to be with Cathy and Kelly at the last live. So I know they did a video on Sister Wives, and I wanted to put my 2 cents in. Because why not? Everybody has 2 cents about them. So anyway, we know that Christine left. Good for her. She was smart about it. I hear that she talked to Janelle. Janelle advised her money-wise, which is great. Sticking up for each other. And as you can see, if you watch it, as soon as Christine left, he started picking on Janelle. What's that? So, they had that at the end of the last season, they had that one-on-one. And when the lady was interviewing Janelle, she let the cat out of the bag that they were separated. So I guess we're going to see that on next season. But now, how long do you think Mary's going to last? Because he's made it very clear he wants nothing to do with her. So once Janelle is gone, he's going to start picking on her and, to get rid of her, because he really wants Robin. I think he's tired of the wives. They don't respect him. But how can you respect a person who has no feelings about, or doesn't support you and your feelings? It's all in your head. That's not the way it is. Yada, yada. But good for the wives that are going, this isn't right. When I first saw this show, it was fascinating to me because I know women can't share a house. It doesn't work. I'm sorry. It just doesn't work. Women can't share a husband. That doesn't work either. It's not designed to be that way. It doesn't work that way. So he's picking them off one by one because he really wants Robin. And Robin's the obedient wife. So good for him. He's got one who'll put up with his crap. So I'm interested to see how they're going to go forth. I know there is at least one more season, but I don't know how they can keep this up if there are no more sister wives. So, but when they ended it last season, Janelle was still there. Mary was still there. So we'll see what happens. It ought to be very interesting, but we already know he's picking them off one by one. So there you have it, Rhonda's 2 cents. And we'll just see what happens. Bye.